Do you know what it is like to grow up without loving and nurturing parents? Growing up, I did not have loving and nurturing parents. Both of my parents suffered from an addiction, which caused me to have an unstable relationship with both of them. I know that they care about my siblings and I, but their addiction was far more important to them than parenthood. The amount of trauma, neglect, emotional, and physical abuse I endured during my childhood is beyond what I can fit in this speech. Hello judges, fellow Youth of the Year candidates, club professionals, and mentors and guests. My name is Kiara Flowers, a sixer from Claymont, Delaware, standing in front of you with hopes to be your next Delaware Youth of the Year. In middle school, my life was flipped upside down. On November 30th, 2021, the most tragic day of my life, when my cousins, siblings, and I were removed out of our home. When we were removed, it broke my family and I, but I knew going into foster care would come one day because of all the DFS reports. Going into foster care changed my family's life. It forced my birth mom to realize she needed to sober up and get help, although she struggled many times. Her addiction overpowered and manipulated her because it was far more important than parenthood. But it was nothing new though, because she was always that way even before we were born. When she sobered up, I had a little bit of faith, but then I was instantly let down again. I then lost all of the hope I had, the motivation I had to keep me going, except for one day, there were two people who changed it all for me. Firstly, Miss Margie, she was one of my counselors who I received a lot of love and support from when I needed it most. And secondly, Miss Caitlin, who I now call Mom, has provided me with a stable home, a safe place to be a teenager, and a consistent parent figure, and she has shown me that she is more than committed to my success. She reminded me to not lose hope, because as she would always say, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't believe her at first, because my life was so dark for so long. Every time I wanted to give up or even attempt it slightly, she was there to pick me up. The Claymont Boys and Girls Club was an outlet for me. During my time at the club, I participated in many different programs. One of my favorite programs will be the Botman program. This past summer, I was a peer leader of the Botman program, which was lovely because I got to teach this time around. When I was in childcare, I participated in this program. The lessons were interactive and fun. The Botman program talks about prescription drug use, prevention, and addiction, a topic near and dear to my heart. Addiction is something that has affected my family in many ways. This program, along with all of the others, have taught me many skills that will last me a lifetime. The Claymont Boys and Girls Club has provided not only me, but my siblings and I with an outlet to escape the realities of our home life and the ability to learn and grow. It is through my club experience that I have not been able to thrive as a young lady, but as a daughter, friend, and student. Thank you all.